I'm gonna say a couple things. So Chris Baker, aka Fuckface, fabbed up this one-of-a-kind actual coffin tank, not one of those weird ones that they call a coffin tank that's actually like an octagon or a hexagon. He handcrafted everything from sheet metal, made all the bends, all the brakes, tigged everything up. He made the side plates. As you can see, they're kind of 3D. You can't really see on this side, but I'll show you this side that I haven't got taped up yet. So he went and hand formed all of these to sit behind this, which is welded to this, which is welded to this. He went through with a grinder and made a wood grain pattern. So now what I'm doing is I'm taping off all of these steel panels that he blued up with a heat torch so we can keep that bluing on them. And then I will be putting some brown candy over the top of the remainder to make it look like it's a wood coffin. And then I'll peel it back and the bluing will stay blued. And then we'll add a layer of clear coat and we'll strap it onto Gary's motorcycle and he'll be rolling in no time.
Hey, what's up guys? Greg at Southside Sleds. Today we got a 49 Chevy pickup. It's an older build, but a very nice build. And we're doing a bunch of little things to it. We're doing some header gaskets. Electric fan wasn't working. We're gonna adjust the suspension on it and get the stance just right so it looks good rolling down the road. We're gonna adjust the door hinges, get the doors all lined up nice. Replacing the hood hinges, get the hood lined up nice to where it operates good. Just tightening up a few things on it. Brakes are a little spongy, stuff like that. Get it all knocked out for the customer.
Okay, so this thing was making a racket and we isolated it to the rear end and somebody overhauled it. The preload on the pinion cartridge was off. So when I took the diff apart, you got all these parts here. You got your spider gears, your clutches. I go here. I got new ones going in there because I'm in here. I'm going to replace them anyways. That sits on there. That sits on there. Clutches sit on here. And then this other part of the carrier sits on there and squeezes on it. That's what makes it a limited slip differential. Well, this thing was making an odd noise and I expected to see these guys grenaded. Didn't. So when I cleaned everything, got all the grease out of everything, I ended up finding out when I cleaned this out that this was off about 2 thousandths. So the preload wasn't set. It's about 10 to 12 inch-pounds of preload set on this. And it was actually making a small clunking noise. So I took it apart, took the shims out, measured it, tightened it back up, got the preload I wanted out of it, and then I had to deduct the front shims here. Since I took away from there, bringing the gear set forward, I needed to actually set the whole cartridge back. So I ended up getting a half thou spacer shim for here to make up for what I had to make up in here. So the gear pattern will continue to mesh and it won't smoke the ring gear and the pinion gear after I put it in after 100 miles. So built to last. It's gonna work.
And I didn't take the antenna off. My boss told me to take the antenna off. And I hit it. That thing whipped back at me and cut my nipple right in the middle. Little gouge. And I got eni, so they're real sensitive.